Jim Beaver is an actor, playwright, and film historian, best known for his leading roles on the TV series Deadwood and Supernatural. Jim attended Oklahoma Christian College, where he first became interested in being an actor. Then he continued his schooling at the University of Central Oklahoma, where he's appearing again in a play called The Guys, now through April 9th. Thanks so much for joining me.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here.
Yes, it's wonderful. Now, before we get into the play at UCO, let's talk about your career. You started playwriting actually in college, is that right?
Yeah, I did my first play as an actor at Oklahoma Christian, and I did several plays there. And then I transferred to what is now UCO, was Central State, and while I was there, I began dabbling in playwriting,
Nice.
And I had some experiences during that time that ended up being plays later.
Yeah.
So
good for you.
Yeah, it was a very fertile time in my life.
That's neat. So you've actually seen your plays on stage. You've seen them produced.
Yeah.
That's
better
great.
for worse.
Yeah. Now you've authored a couple of books, including a memoir.
Yeah. I years ago, while I was still going to Central, I wrote a book on the film star John Garfield, and that came and went many years ago.
Yeah.
But I have a recent book out now, a memoir called Life's That Way.
Yeah.
And
It's about some tough situations.
Well, yeah. My wife was diagnosed and subsequently died from lung cancer, and our 2-year-old daughter was diagnosed with autism. And it was a difficult year. It was, but I found an enormous pile of blessings and gifts in the process.
Now let's transition into why you're here. You're starring in the play The Guys. Tell us about it.
The Guys is a play by Ann Nelson, who is
she's from Oklahoma.
She's an Oklahoman, and it's based on her real life experiences after the 9/11 attacks in New York. She was in New York, and she was asked to help a New York City fire captain write eulogies for his men. She found a way to turn it into a dramatic piece, and it was done in New York with Sigourney Weaver and Bill Murray, and it's been done all over the world since then. It's a very moving.
Wow! And you all are putting on the play.
And we're putting on the play at the Center for Transformative Learning at UCO.
Yes.
And we're having a good time. And it's a dark play, but it's a very uplifting piece.
And Oklahomans can relate for sure.
Very much.
Yes, and that is running through April 9th at UCO. More information, if people just want to keep up with you, do you have a website or?
Well, I've got a website that's particularly related to my book. It's www.lifesthatway.com. And of course, I'm floating around Facebook and Twitter and places like that, wasting time when I could be writing.
I know it. Well, Jim, thank you so much.